Alright, so let's talk about what I've learned changing an alternator in a 2006 Honda Element. What I've learned was you need very few tools. The 14-inch box end wrench with a 1/2-inch drive on my ratchet was what I used as a breaker bar to do the tensioner. 10mm socket, 12mm socket, and a 10mm wrench. And that's a 5/16 1/4-inch drive socket for removing the bracket that was on the old alternator, just for holding the wiring in place. The 12mm deep well socket was for the alternator itself, the 3 bolts on the alternator. The 10s, the socket and the wrench, were for removing the crossbar, the fan, and the top cover of the engine compartment. And then underneath we had to drop the plastic to be able to reach up underneath to disconnect the electrical on the bottom of the fan. So that was a lot of fun. What I've learned was to take the crossbar out and the radiator stabilizers out first. Well, take the plastic off first, then the crossbar and the radiator brackets. Then you should be able to pull the fan off the radiator very easily. I did it backwards. That's how I learned that. And then you should be able to reach in to get to all the bolts, which is still a little tough, but not near as bad as it was trying to reach around the crossbar, and get it out. Then installation, relatively simple without the crossbar and the fan in the way. You can see the fan on the right, how much more space that took up. Couldn't get your hands in there, chew your arms up. So that's where we're at. I'm going to put it back together in the correct reverse order, being the fan first, then the crossbar, and then the radiator brackets, and then the nice cute plastic cover. Then I'll crawl back underneath and put all the plastic back. So that's my advice on alternator installation, 2006 Honda Element.